had our lows and highs. The process was hard and there were times we didn't have ideas. We were nervous and stressed about what could happen. But we continued making the planning and trying to put all the ideas together so it could work out.
We first decided that we wanted to make a chemical reaction with sodium and water, but we had a problem and we couldn't get the sodium. Then our chemical reaction is formed by potassium and water. The advantages of this chemical reaction is that it is used in soaps, fertilizers, and biodiesels, and it is also used in industrial applications. On the other hand, the disadvantages are that it is highly corrosive and it can cause skin damage. Also, inhaling it can irritate the lungs and also can cause headache and vomiting. In terms of physics, we use all types of movements. The first, fourth, fifth, and sixth stage includes elemental 1. In the first stage, we can see how the car goes down the balance. In the fourth stage, we can see how the marble makes the dominoes fall down. In the fifth stage, the golf ball goes down a track and hits the glass of water. The sixth stage, the water goes down in a PVC tube and turns off the candle. The second stage is the chemical reaction, and in the third stage we use a circular movement. First, we use a toy car. That car is going to activate the sodium pill that will go down to the water to form the chemical reaction. That chemical reaction is going to make that the ball burn and makes the marble fall down. Then the marble is going to activate some dominoes. The dominoes will activate a golf ball. Later, the ball is going to push the cup of water and the water will turn off the candle. We apply the theorem of energy conservation because we pass the energy from one object to another. For example, in the dominoes, they pass the energy to each other when they fall down, or when the car pushes an object and the object falls down into the water.
Searching for the materials we wanted to recycle, and we didn't want to waste a lot of money in it. I had the car, the dominoes, the plates, and the cups. Isabella had the golf ball, and David had the marbles and the marble game. So the only things we had to buy were the candles, the nails, the MDF wood, and the PVC tubes. So this is how MDF wood is made and what are its environmental footprints. So first, hardwood or softwood residuals are broken down into wood fibers and then it is combined with wax. After that, the panels are made by applying pressure and high temperatures. Finally, they are packed and sent to the companies that are gonna take to the stores to sell it to their clients. This has a negative footprint in the environment because as you have to cut down trees, it causes deforestation. The candles are formed from different types of candle wax and then a powdery substance called estering is added and that helps harden the candles. And after that, one of the most important ingredients is added, carnauba wax. After all the ingredients are combined, they are melted with the colorants and finally they are put in the molds with cotton strings so they can be packed. The environmental footprint of candles is that when you burn a candle, it releases CO2 to the atmosphere. It is a little amount, but it still releases it to the atmosphere. It starts with a thick wire that then ascends with a process called stretching. Then, the wire passes through a machine that cuts them and forms the flat top of the nail. Then, they pass through another machine that shapes the point so it could be sharp. Finally, they are packed and then are sent to their stores. The environmental footprint for this one would be As it is metal, it needs to be taken out of mines, and mining is bad for the environment. First, different types of plastic are melted together. Then, the plastic passes through a machine that stretches the plastic, and then it passes through another machine that forms it into tubes. Finally, they are marked and packed so it could be sent to the stores. One environmental footprint for this would be that as it is plastic, it takes a lot of time to decompose.
In social studies, we had to make a plan so we could know what we are doing with the materials once the project is finished, and this is what we're going to do. We will reuse the wood we used, for example using the table of wood that we did as a breakfast table for the bed. We will use the candles again, we will use the golf ball to play, we will use the thread to fix damaged clothes, and the other materials we will save them for further projects of the school. Definitely making this machine was very hard and we had to work a lot in group. We got closer to each other and we learned to complement the ideas of each one. We learned a lot and we grow in terms of patience and integrity. It was difficult, but we learned not to give up and to work harder.